What's going on? Welcome to the channel, Mac Built. Alright boys, so I want to start by saying I thanks and I appreciate every single one of you that have subscribed, like, and comment on the channel. Today is early, it's freezing, but I'm motivated. So since last night I've been working on the 8th gen. I'm gonna get right to the story. I changed the computer. I put a little clip of me getting the computer. I was planning on making a video installing the computer, get it turned on. That didn't work out, so I had to scratch that. Situation is, computer's changed. It is the correct one. Car have no spark. So I've been breaking my head trying to figure out, watching videos on YouTube, what's the possibilities or what could be the causes that is making the car have no spark. After watching several videos, I came to this one yesterday, a specific one that everybody have the same comment. In them comments, everybody was talking about this. The guy that made the video, which I'm not gonna take the credit, but I gave him props. He's playing, and so do everybody in the comment, that whether you get a thermostat job done, a head gasket done, a motor swap done, check this out. You see how this got movement? You guys checking that out? I don't know if you could catch it. Right there. There's two screws that goes right there. One here and one there. For what I heard, it happens to have a wire built in it. This happened to be a ground. If that's not grounded, the car will try to turn on, but it will make contact. So you will have no air and no fuel, which is gonna cause it to not turn on. So this is the issue. A guy in the video had the same issue. This was broken, so they were replacing it. I'm gonna take this out so I could work in there better. Also, so I could replace this in the future, just an intake box, which I could probably try to fix it temporary. But the point is to get everything fixed correctly. The car do not need this to turn on. It will turn on if it will turn on. So story short, I want to see if simply putting the 10 millimeters here after we take this out, we are able to put the screw that goes there to see if it make any difference, if it does work as a ground. Once grounded correctly, maybe we could get the car the turn on. We put the battery from the RX-X. I don't know. If that's what it was, it will save me so many headaches, because I've seen so many people spend several hundred or $1,000 in their car with the same diagnostic problems. They change starters, alternators, fuel pumps, and the problem was still there. So according to this guy, if we make sure that these screws are put in place, which we see there's a thread in there. I don't know if I could get you guys to focus. There you go. Boom. You see the thread in there? I mean, something was supposed to go there. So, I mean, doesn't hurt to try it out. That's one of them. There's a second hole here, right underneath here as well, that is missing a 10 bolt. So I'm gonna attempt to take this out. Once we have this out, we will proceed to put the 10 mils bolts, throw a battery, and see if that helps us, turn on this vehicle. Cause the car got check engine light, so it's mid-fire, it have to turn on. And if that was the cause that was making this car not turn on, it was a stupid fix, but very important. Something so little as a 10 millimeter. So let me proceed off camera, remove the intake box, and we'll come back and see where we at. Let's get it. All right, boys, quick note. When I attempted to take this out, I thought maybe loosen this here, we're gonna get it off, but come to find out, it have a 10 mil there, which this is broken at the moment. We can get it out. I'm not worried about it. But however, it have an important 10 mil all the way down there. That's the one that make these come off. And we have a 5 mil Philip screw here. Down's the clamp. so that these just loosen and come off. So I'm simply gonna do that, take them steps, see we could get these intake backs out of here so we could work more comfortable. Once we do that, we'll proceed to install the 10mm screws and see where we at. Let's get it. Wait, so I'm fighting with the box. I'm attempting to not take it out, although I gotta replace it. However, I got the 10 bolt in there. I'm gonna tie it up and simply not waste any time. Throw a battery, see if that make any difference. Like I said, there's also a second, well, that is the second hole. We're missing a secondary 10 bolt there, so I'm just gonna proceed to put 10 bolts, both of 10 bolts in there, and tie them both. So far I got this one, I gotta do that one, see if it make a big difference as far as grounding issues, and give it a try. So let's get it. Right, we got one tied up, fully tight. I'm pretty sure this is a common mistake most people have made when changing their thermostat, head gasket, or simply replacing a motor swap on this kind of vehicles. Because when I seen the video, hundreds of comments were saying the same thing, whether it was something they worked on the motor, they all forgot to do that. So at this point, I'm willing to give it a try. We got that first bolt tied up. I gotta get a secondary one for here. See how it barely got no movement, but I want to tie it up because I'm pretty sure that's what the guy explained in the video. So simply put the 10mm there, tie it up, and put the battery and give it a go. See where we at. Let's get it. All right, boys. So we got a secondary bolt for the top location. Trying to see if we could get it going. Okay. See like it's grabbing. Tie it up with the ratchet. Now from the gentleman using the comment the other day on my last video, the 2024 and a man using a ratchet. Yeah, last time I knew it was a man's sport. We use tools, we dirty our hands. Only girls watch their manicure, last time I knew. But if you got soft hands and you got to require to air tools and electric tools by any means, don't get your hands dirty, boys. This is not the channel for you then. I think they got a crochet and sewing channel for you guys out there, for those that don't like getting your hands dirty and using hand tools. So with that being said, this is tied up so far. Again, if this work, something as stupid as 2 screws, it's a plus. I have no movement. That's tied up. You guys see it. I'm gonna simply proceed to throw the battery, steal it from the RX-X, and just simply give it a go. See if that made a change. Why can't we lose at this point? Alright, boys, I do not believe it. I literally tied them screws up. Listen, I didn't do this before. I literally believe we just need fuel now. Gonna give it a try and give it a go. I literally went to start, which I had to record, so I'm gonna record it next time. So this is a quick video on this. I thought it was gonna be longer. I was gonna spend more money. I even bought a computer. Might have not have been the computer the whole time. As simple as it was, just tying them 2 screws there. It was a ground problem, which everybody kept saying grounds before in all the videos. But not all the video by this gentleman that wish I could find the channel right now. Next time I will give him props and his recognition. He mentioned that you have to put on 2 screws, which they are ground. Before the car would just turn over, no crank. When my mechanic checked the coils, no spark. As soon as I try to turn that on, it didn't even hesitate like it did, like it wanted to start, like it. But to me is that the car doesn't have gas enough now because it's slanted. but we're gonna give it a try, trying to turn it on. I know the car will turn on, it's a matter of getting gas. So I tied up everything back, put the air filter back, tied it up, everything. I tied up the bolts a little more so I make better contact. I'm gonna put the body on one more time, give it a go, see if it'll turn on. If not, we know it's just fuel. We have to get some more because it's out of hills a little bit, and hopefully get it turned on. But my hopes. Alright, Burks. Just wanna get quick $5 here. Trying to see if it do the trick. I know the car's out of gasoline simply, so we're gonna fill up the BP gas tank, get back home, put some fuel in the car, and give it a try. Let's go.
And I'm Sabrina Gami. When news breaks, you can trust our team will be there, bringing you live, in-depth coverage, working hard to get the answers you are looking for.
Tune in from 5 to 7 in the morning and evenings from 4.
Moment of truth, boys. We got the fuel. Dame premiarle la gasolina 2 o 3 veces, a ver.
Sí, cargue la bomba para que suba.
Ya, ahora se oye, sí. So we put gas. I'm gonna turn on the key. One thing that I want to point out was making like a ticking noise. So my relay back here is not doing no more. Another point that I want to bring up. I'm gonna stay quiet for a minute, turn off the ignition key, and turn it on for a minute so you guys could hear the difference on the gas pump turning on. I have to close the door, try it again so you guys could hear it. Here goes nothing. So the fuel pump is kicking in. Get a few pumps, see if we get any cranking going on. No, we put gas earlier. Could be just about anything now, so we just look over things again and come back, see what's up. Let's get it. I plugged in the scanner quickly, see if it helps. Some cases it does turn on. It helps temporarily turn on with the scanner on. The fact that marking 0 codes in there, it doesn't mean nothing because remember, the battery's been off the car hasn't technically driven. So that doesn't mean anything. Give it a crank again. So the scanner method is not really doing much. We check our coil plugs, everything, before we give it a go again. I mean, everything is plugged back correctly. This is tied up as it should. Every plug. Just gonna unplug this just for the heck of it. I know it's not gonna affect it. It's not gonna help it. But at this point, I'm trying everything I can. So just try this and connect this quick. I got unplugged, which again doesn't mean it's gonna help it with anything. But I'm checking everything at this point, making sure everything is up to date. Yeah. Show the plugs, the coils, everything is plugged right. And I don't know, we'll give it a go again. All right, boys, literally had it turned on and it turned off. I'm gonna give it a go again. So every time I pick up the phone to show you guys is when it happens. So I'm just gonna give it a few minutes. I'm honestly thinking it might be the key, because this key is like defaulted. If you guys see it's broken, I just put in there. So I'm wondering if it's just not making contact. That what could be. Again, we'll check things again. All right, attempt number 4. Again, I might think is the key, honestly. Oh, you guys heard it. It wants to. It wants to, so at least we're getting something. Sooner or later, I'm gonna get it on. Right at this point, I'm considering take out the coils. Quickly clean up the spark plugs, maybe. Cause you guys heard it. We had a small crank. Like a small turnover, sorry. Enough to tell me that the car, indicate it wants to turn on. So it's not a ground problem anymore. It's not a computer problem. You simply gotta figure out what we gotta do there, get it going at this point. It's not fuel. Like the fuel pump is working, the gas is working, it's got gas. So we gotta keep trying and see what we could get with it. Oh, we'll check things again and go over it. Try it again. Try things again. So I've stopped doing it for a little bit, because the last thing you want to do is flood the car. So I gave it a go a couple more times, see what's up. I don't want to drain the battery from the RXX. We know the car turns on. We got to find out what's the issue now. We do have spark. We do have fuel running. The pump is working. So we got to see what's up next. Okay, I gave it a go, and this time it did it a couple times like it wanted to start more. Only issue I have is my battery is running down, so I have to put it back on the RSX so I don't fully quick kill it and just get a functional good battery and try it on again. Alright boys, last minute finding. When I bought this car, it wasn't turning on, supposedly a bad computer. I bought a computer, they kinda match. Story short, car is on. Something told me to take out the computer that I bought and pull the old computer new on. After all, the two screws that I set, they were not connected there for whoever did the swap. That was the whole problem the whole time. You guys is hearing it on. First time, first cold start. I'm fucking stoked. After being all day stuck, after I gave up on it, something told me, take out the computer you bought and put the original one back that was in here to see what it do. First crank, boys. First fucking crank. Car's a little smoky. I don't know, from the whole swap thing. From when I got changed, maybe it needs a fucking tune up, oil change, who knows. At this point, I'm just hype and happy the car is on. $450. And it was only 2 screws over here for whoever did the swap on this motor. Does got a new alternator, but not bad, boys. $450. And the guys that whoever working on it, because you can see it was worked on, brand new. Let's see what else. Brand new. And the whole fuck up was that they didn't put the 2 bolts to the harness, they connect to the ground in order to send fuel and turn on. It was not the computer the whole time. I bought a computer for no reason. But I'm stoked, boys. Not even mad about it. Like I said, it's a little smoky. Smells. Who knows? But I'm just stoked that it just fucking drives. And we gotta find out what's going on with it, of course. But everything is cool. But I'm at it. I'm trying to put it on the scanner. Maybe right away we're not gonna get any lights. So I wanna plug it in real quick. See if I get any actually reading. I have this scanner on. So far it says 0 coats because the battery wasn't plugged. But who knows? Anyways, as the car is warming up, there's not really as much smoky. It's probably for not being turned on. They did a thermostat replacement, new valve cover replacement. The little oil we see here is a little oil from when they worked on it. They did that work and they were not able to turn on the car. That's why the guy sold it for so cheap, because he was pissed. He also remembered the computer. I bought a computer, which this is a computer for eBay, supposedly to match the car. It wouldn't help give the right crank into the car. I put the old computer back that was in the car. What do you know? So I don't want to waste no time. Excuse me. I just gonna let it warm up a little bit, fill up the back tire, put in that spot over there that makes it easier for me to fucking work on it, because over here when I park the cars like this, it makes it funny because of the gas. So I'm gonna take advantage and put it over there so we could conclude with today's video. By hoping, conclusion to this, if you guys having problems, if you're getting no spark, no fuel, your fuel pump is not working, before you go buy a fuel pump, make sure you find out information on the car. If somebody did a thermostat job at some point, they took this out and they probably worked with the harness. If they did a motor swap or a head valve gasket job like this one, they took out on 10 mils that we seen there. It's not gonna make ground. It's a ground harness of factory. This light that most people will notice because it's hidden. That was the whole issue. It was not the computer, nothing else. You guys seen it here. So I'm gonna let it warm up a little bit. Like I said, move the RX while I can. And yeah, I'm pumped, man. I'm gonna just move it over there, you know, and enjoy the day and conclude with today's video. So let's get it.